Morning, everybody. Hey, Hideo. All right, Wednesday. What are we doing Wednesday? I think I should fix the. Man, I don't know. I think I should fix the context bar bug. Yeah, online. Hey, EJ. EJ, I think I saw a notification on my phone that you sent me a B paste, but I didn't get a chance to look at that yet. Hey, Zach. So let's just say this. Adam is uploading Botland right now, then he'll update this command. Yeah, we'll leave it like that. So the usual upload Botland, update changes. Oh man. Alright, well thank you, EJ, for doing that. I will need to take a look. Yeah, so last night I spent some time after the stream, maybe a couple of hours, doing just, I don't know, random stuff. I was looking through some bugs on GitHub, I was investigating some things, and one of the things that I did, I kind of showed a picture of this on Discord. Hey Timon, how you doing? I don't know if you have notifications, took the liberty to comment on an issue you created. Yeah, I saw that, Hideo. I looked through, because when you said you were commenting on bugs, I went through my GitHub folder in my email, and I read through some of this. So yeah, thank you for doing that stuff too. I know you commented on other bugs as well. And I know 1 point is not enough for both you and EJ. But yeah, I'm gonna have to look through all this. Had some free time. Used it to triage issues, tagged them all. This comes with a gift. Oh, nice. Easy points. Okay, by the way, EJ, did that B paste you posted to Discord, does that have an expiration date? Then yeah, make keyboard cam, add bot tiny. We'll do this stuff really fast. Actually, you know what? We should probably just add this right now. Yeah, let me do this really fast. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about when I mention this. There is this picture, which you'll probably recognize as the shadow of the default bot. That was supposed to be, okay, cool. Yeah, EJ. I was just making sure that I wouldn't have to get to it within like today, or else it would just go away. So if you take a look at the arena right now, I never had a picture for that. So I was using this Android icon. So we're going to instead use bot tiny. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to do this right now. We'll do that afterward, but I should definitely do that. Okay, so let's go modify the stuff. What did we change? What did we change? Client, game server. Oh, yeah, okay. Client, account server. Okay, fine. We changed pretty much everything. Yeah, now this means that accounts are going to expire in 3 days, starting today, which means if someone signs up for an account today, if they try logging in on Saturday, they won't be able to. I should probably not allow this change, or I should just validate all the accounts on Friday. Yeah, I guess there's no period of time where there's more than 3 days between two streams. Hey, Tim. Hey, noob. 15 minutes left, otherwise you're doomed. Well, I think it would be terrible if EJ uploaded that, had an expiration date of 1 day, expected me to read it, and then I didn't, and I'm just like, hey, can you re-upload it? And he's like, I didn't type it out on my own computer, I just have it on B-Paste. That would be really bad. So yeah, just making sure. So we're gonna bump the versions of all of these. There are some other changes here apparently that are not worthwhile. Package 7, game package 1, and then we need to reprovision the game server. Reprovision game server. The ultimate troll. Just send a B-paste that links to an expired one. I won't know when it expired, and then just say, yeah, I wrote all the advice you ever wanted, Adam. Oh boy. By the way, I wanted to show you guys, this is kind of pointless, but let me also block this out. But I hosted Bouncy Boy last night and he gave me a shout out. And this is what happens when another streamer gives you a shout out. I got a bunch of follows all at once, and I don't even know if that's all of them. Yeah, check this out. We have presence now in the database. The reason this is even able to work, take a look at this command. We now have to specify the default character set when I connect to the database. Now, unfortunately, I cannot figure out a way to do this for MySQL Workbench. So when I use the GUI, it'll just show up as question marks. If I don't specify this, it'll show up as question marks. And yes, my password is password. This is the local database. All right, let's get to uploading this. Yes, I need to do the deploy process. I don't know if there's anything else I need to do here. And then we need the account server to be online too. L9, you said it right in your message. You can't do that. And here is Antic. Yeah, the char set change, it took 2 hours. Well, and I'm still not totally done with it, I guess, because of the whole can't work in MySQL Workbench. Oh, well. Okay, so we need the account server stuff. We're going to do this, convenience scripts, Ansible account server. There. We're still waiting for this to finish. This always takes forever. Plus, it's got to upload a bunch of stuff. I wonder, hey Malice, I wonder if this is doing things correctly. Yeah, one of the things we should take a look at is all those. Well, I guess it should be done over here. Look at GitHub bug list. Yeah, I looked in that article that I think Hideo linked a while ago about switching to, what was it called, like MyRocks or something? The database engine that Facebook had tried to use to cut down on storage space. And it was an interesting article. I don't think I can take anything from it. I don't know if that's why Hideo had even linked it in, but yeah. Okay, yeah, we upload all of this stuff. I wonder if there's a way to make this process go faster. Well, let's start with the changes then. Hey, Banana. We will put this here. Did this make it online already? I don't think so. Also, this is why doing a learn up publish is a good idea. Plain text files, you know it. Infra test. Overseer. What? What changed in the overseer? What did I do? Overseer, there it is. What is this? Oh, the database connection. Oh, I should really restart everything then, shouldn't I? Oh, man. Does it matter though? I haven't changed. It probably matters. This probably won't work. Hey, Vlad. And I start at about 8:40 every day my time. And I say about. My advertised starting time is 9 a.m. So I always try to start earlier than that so that I can't ever say I'm late. This may just totally break everything. And I kind of commented on this yesterday. Let's just try things. Let's see what happens. It's probably going to break. Make every user start over every time they restart the game. I mean, there's some games where that's a feature, not even a bug. Well, I didn't want that reputation, Tim. It's not that I'm afraid you guys will be like really judgmental. It's just that I think there are some streamers who are more lax about the time that they start. And as a result, it leaves the viewers kind of in the lurch, not knowing when they're going to be there. All right, well, here goes shows nothing. So the client is technically online already. Now we need a new account server, and then I need to reprovision game servers by calling into this. I hope this works. What happened to the rest of this UI? See, this is what I don't like about Postman. There's a whole set of UI missing right now, and I can't... Okay, let's just close the program. Let's try this again. Isn't your schedule really early now, Tim? Yeah, there it is. Maybe that was my fault. I don't know. Send and save. There are some times where I deployed and I didn't say it would break. 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. So that's my 9 to 12. Oh, which means you're starting in 5 minutes. Oh. Okay, yeah, that's why I don't seem to see you streaming as much. Yeah, we got to get all the changes now. From here to here. Hey, Ski Dog. No, the other way? Oh, right. Oh, yeah, 3 to 6. Oh, yeah, that is super early. Shows how much I'm paying attention to time zone. Yeah, that's my 3 to 6. I'm not even awake during those times. Okay, so we have that git bug that we need to use. Fix remove unnecessary table from cosmetic/chips in this store. 98. So that's done. Cover that. Fix small bug on email address input. Oh, it's a nice race night. Gotcha. Timon, when do you wake up? Also, I'm not really monitoring anything. I have no idea if this deploy worked or not. I should probably take a look. Yeah, it looks like it restarted. So the whole game should just be online. We should be on version 75. Yes. And whatever changes I'm currently writing about should be fixed. Change mission log abandoned button. Let's go look at that. Yeah, nice. Okay, so the new changes are online. Oh, you know what though? We should test something. Hey, Nuffly. And hey, Demille. We should test something really fast and just make sure we can actually play the game. I have a feeling something's gonna get messed up. This is me versus Clayman. Look at those new life bars. Yeah, so as usual, I'm not going to put any thought into this. Yeah, we have 2 bars of blueprints now. We're gonna put bots. Now, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do things this way. There. It doesn't work. He knows. Oh boy. Yeah. Well, it's a good day to die. Good job, Clayman. Oh, it looks like everything's working there. No, I think, Hideo, I think that the positioning of them is what you dislike about them, and I do want to keep an eye on that. I think the problem with positioning them anywhere else is that they could be obscured by the bot. But the other thing is they'll be less obvious when I'm hiding them if bots haven't taken any damage. Feel free to ban them. Yeah, I gotta ask my top moderators for permission though. I think it's even worse now, given that they're lower. Because I moved them down like 3 pixels. Okay. You don't like the colors? I mean, the colors to me seem fine. I don't think people have been generally complaining about the colors either. Except for the red one, that didn't have enough contrast, but I fixed that. So now when you go to attack your own defense, these are the red ones. Hey, Smooth. I will probably, I'll keep an eye on their positioning. I'm just not so sure about, yeah, I'm not sure about the colors. Hey, Fled. And I'm not sure, Demail, but congratulations. Where at? Nothing like blasting things with lasers. Hey, Glowing Soul. Nice. You're welcome to link to it if you want. The bot should reduce in size to get life bars in the tiles without any overlap. Colors look good. The bots just don't always look centered on them given different loadouts. Okay, I'll write this down. Yeah. Well, nice, Glowing Soul. Yeah, I'll have to check that out later. No, it looks like the game's online and not totally broken. So, cool. Change mission log abandoned button. From a refresh symbol to an X. What is this? Fix the settings dialogues volume sliders in Firefox. So considered accounts to be unverified after 3 days instead of 300. Yeah, I gotta write myself a note that Friday morning, check how many new accounts are in Botland and verify them all. Change the UI to be modals instead of a wonky component. Yeah, I'm not gonna write this down. This I'm also not gonna write down. Not that. Allow for emojis in blueprint/script names. This change won't actually take effect until I wipe out the database. And once it does take effect, you'll only see it for your own bots/scripts, not others. How does my defense level up? Oh, got it, Demail. Yeah, I haven't heard of that. Financial SaaS apps. Well, cool. And yeah, like I said, congrats. So your defense levels up by getting experience points. You get experience when you win, whether it's as an attacker or as a defender. However, you're only allowed so many experience points per day, and I don't know what those limits are, and I'd have to look them up. But they're going to change in a week anyway, so it's not really worth it. I can actually change my password. I think email didn't work yet. Can't find the correct combination. You can, but I need to do it for you. I will go do that really fast. In a week, you won't have to have me do it. So that'll be nice. Hang on a second, I gotta enter the password over here. Okay, so call get user Timin. Let me just do this off screen. Okay, so here is your fake email address. Now I just put this into play.bot.land. Error. You never verified your email address. Hang on a second. It's going to take a little bit longer. Let's see if that works. Nice. Now I do this. And then I send you the link and you can handle the rest yourself. There you go. Hey, Mandan. Bug I saw last night after the stream. Safari is the ugly one. Modal buttons are not rounded and have a 2-pixel horizontal border instead of a 1-pixel border. Wait, modal buttons shouldn't be rounded anywhere. So there's two bugs here. One is that this has a 2-pixel border, and one is that this has rounded borders. Oh boy, and yeah, I'm gonna delete all accounts. I'm gonna delete all accounts twice actually. Once in a week from today, and once 2 weeks from today. those buttons shouldn't have a rounded border. Why would I do that? Because we're going to change a lot of things. For one, alpha had this concept of what I was calling alpha balance. There are a bunch of places in the code where there's a number, and I have that number set to something that's just for alpha. So for example, the cost to update your colors is one Botcoin. Like that's really cheap. I'm gonna increase that. I'm gonna increase the amount that you earn for winning. I'm gonna change some experience rates and whatever else. So I'm gonna do all that, and we're gonna start from scratch to see what it's like in beta and see how accounts get made and all these, like, yeah, everything's just going away. Hey, speedrun. Have you ever tried Atom? Yeah, I've tried it. Yeah, and it's for everything, I think. It's multi-platform. So remove unnecessary password output, prevent user from rapidly registering, fix bug around get entity at, adjust life bar styling, improved contrast, and lowered life bars so they look a little less like platforms. Use 2 columns improvements instead of 1. Yeah. There. So those are all the changes. What's the most important thing that we got rid of? Really none of these. What did I spend yesterday doing then? God, it seems like all of these were a waste of time. And also this is a really small list. Granted, I did remove some stuff that I guess was important that, yeah, whatever. I'll just upload this list. Adding emoji. I mean, the point wasn't to add emoji there. The point was to future-proof myself. And in the process, I happen to add emoji. In general, fix bugs. There we go. Nice. So that one's done. This is done, this is done, this is done. So today, Adam is going to tackle bugs until he's gotten done with the most important ones. Which will be November 7th, 2017. Yeah, Falland is online here. Hey, Wouter. Oh, that? This is just a snippet. And they're pretty easy to use, actually. So I can show you that one. Let's find it. Actually, let me show you probably a more important one. So here's something I use for JavaScript all the time. Also, shouldn't you have... You should have default snippets, right? Where's the default snippets? Maybe all of these are my own. Okay, yeah, never mind. Anyway, yeah, they're just snippets. So check this out. If I type stringify and I hit enter and I want to log an object here, I could say something like, player details, and it types it here, and then I can hit tab and it goes to the end. So I'll send you one of those snippets and you can kind of see how that works. I can send you the today one as well. That way you can see a couple of these. Yeah. So here are some that I use. Now there's another thing you can do. So if I type NOW Control I, this is not a snippet. This is just a weird keyboard shortcut. And that is done from here, this very top one that you see on the screen. NOW Control I. So you can make keyboard shortcuts be as obtuse as you want them to be. So I can make it so that when I type hello, it types lorem ipsum text or something. But those are commands. And commands are typically either built-in commands or Python commands. Okay, what else? Yeah, that comes from Scite, a Scintilla-based text editor. So make a keyboard cam command. Yeah, I wanted to do this really fast. Adam doesn't use the keyboard camera. because it physically obscures part of his monitor. It virtually obscures part of the stream output, meaning he has to be more careful about to check whether something is being hidden by the keyboard camera, by the cameras for the display. And every once in a while it gets jostled and needs to be readjusted. Tim. And what game am I developing? I'm developing a game called Botland. Don't link in Boatland to someone who's asking about Botland. Yeah, the game itself is online now, so I'll just give you the really brief overview. It's an automation game, meaning you do not manually control the bots. So in this game, you set up how they'll act ahead of time, and then they play the game according to those rules. Hey, Pawn. When was the keyboard camera moved? I mean, a long time ago, but I had it on 2 days ago just to kind of see, do I like this? And I determined that no, I don't. Hey, Sergeant Hacker. How did your late night task go? Hey, Zachariah. So add bot tiny from batch 8. This is actually not that important to do right now. So I'll just add this to UI work. But these are worth looking through. Store broken on Safari. So this is a Safari bug. And Hideo said it's now fixed. So since it's on Safari and I don't have Safari, I'm just going to trust that it was fixed. Next. Fixed header size in the store. Oh yeah, I remember this. Yeah, this is fixed. Okay. Oh yeah. No, I trust that you tested it. I'm gonna look through some of the ones that I think I want confirmation on, which hopefully is not very many. Edit your defense, edit blueprint. What is this? Wrong height for the hardware selector? I don't have the money to test that. Oh yeah, this. Yeah. This is definitely fixed. Yeah, a lot of these are just invalidated by having finally worked on the UI. A tag button is too big. Yeah, I remember this one. This is actually pretty funny. Oh, this is different from the one I thought. There used to be a time when there was an attack button that filled the width of the screen. Hey, Bambi. It was impossible to miss, but it looked really bad. Yeah, this is fixed too. There's probably a bug on that from a while ago. I kind of want to show you guys the picture really fast. If we just look through closed issues and I search for attack. No, I don't see it. Well, anyway, it's not that important. Will I make a mobile version? I'd like to. But we're going to see exactly what that entails probably in either December or January of this year. Or January of next year, excuse me. And December of this year. Okay, so unsaved changes. No longer edit a script after losing a battle. Yeah, I think what I got rid of here is that if you hit minimize here, you can't actually edit anything. Yeah. Although you can try placing box. Okay, yeah, this is fixed. What about this one? Unsaved changes. Oops, I already checked that one. I should probably be deleting these other ones. So what are we on right now? Issue 41? No, 44. So this one was the unsaved changes one? Yeah, so we'll get rid of that one too. Okay, window match results persist when watching a replay of your finished attack. Yeah, this is now minimizable. Although, does it automatically minimize at the end? So if I have it showing and oh, you just can't even click outside of that. It's actually working really well. You defeated yourself. Yeah, that's gonna go away at some point. Banana. The only note to self. This is only fixed because the post-match UI blocks input to the replay controls until you minimize it, which is fine. Okay, 75. Let's go take a look at that. Old blueprints is null. It's Firefox, login, refresh. Oh yeah. I fixed this. I just didn't realize it was a bug on GitHub. Oh, when did I fix this? I know where I fixed it too. It was in the blueprint util. So I guess I could figure out when I fixed this. If we just look at the log of this file. Pawn, you could make a new GitHub, or you could just ask me to file them. And yeah, there's a to-do on that, but I don't think that's going to be to-done until a long time from now. Oh, this is in the merge? Uh-oh. This is going to be pretty hard to track then. Unless it's this. No, this entire thing came from here. That's not right. Oh, wait, no, this is just the wrong file. Oh, where did that come from? There's somewhere to check to see if you have changes before you navigate away. Here it is, blueprint and script validator. That doesn't sound right at all. Hey, Cicero. Hang on, I'll look at your question in just a sec. You wake up one morning and all of your backend has suddenly changed to PHP. I mean, did it improve in that process? Because that may not necessarily be a bad thing. No, but that would be really obnoxious, actually. Even if it was perfectly written. Because my backend is written in JavaScript and the front end is written in JavaScript. So any code I need to share between the two, I just write once. And that's really nice. Was it this? It wasn't this. I don't know where this branch merge came from, but oh, there's somewhere that I did this. I don't remember where it was. But yeah, alright, this was fixed a while ago. I can't hunt down the exact change this was in, but I did fix this a while ago without realizing there was a corresponding GitHub issue. Yeah, I do, Vlad. Okay, so that one's done. Next up is chips can be removed while testing in defense. Oh yeah, this just doesn't exist anymore. Yeah. Next one. Testing in defense with a chip selected does not unselect the chip. Actually, I think this is still kind of a problem. There's something else wrong here. Maybe I fixed that particular one. So we're in chip placement mode. Yeah, alright, this is fixed. Something I specifically fixed without realizing there was a corresponding issue here on GitHub. Any opinions? No, not. I don't know enough about him to have opinions on him, I think. Today may be the first time I bring more bugs fixed instead of new bugs. Yeah, I like days like this. Wrong bots removed if selecting another bot of the same type or ID. Yeah, that UI went away. Yeah. Oops. What did I just do? There's still an issue. I opened. Oh, here it is. Yeah. Let me check something though. That issue that exists is the thing about the selection changing, and I think that's still a problem. Let's find out. Oh man, the tags. Hideo, we can just use your tag system if you want. Okay, we gotta find this. And I'm not sure where it is. Oh man. No, what's this? Did I not fix? Okay, we're gonna look into this later. Okay, I'll talk to you about changing this afterward. You deserve another point for that though. A nice Sergeant Hacker wins the giveaway. Yeah, I know for sure there's another bug somewhere, and again, I don't know if it's in GitHub or not. Let's just look through really quickly. It's none of those. This. This is the bug that I think is causing this. Yeah. While it's no longer possible to hit this bug, I think this is the same bug as 61, which is still present in the game. Well, how do I want to write this? That this particular manifestation of the bug is no longer present. Hideo, no, the points for the detailed explanation were already given out. Like I said, I don't think they were really enough points. But then I know how much it probably pained you to have to work through that rainbow. And I will be making it up to you by changing the labels eventually. Yeah. Okay, so what is this bug? You can remove your own bots during a replay. Yeah, this is fixed. Just trolling. Yeah, but it cuts deep. Attack selector button's not highlighted. Click attack. Oh, hey, this is actually fixed? Oh, wow. I was going to ask about this. But this UI is going away eventually. Okay, well, cool. Hey, Mr. Jin. I hope it's not that way. Hideo sent a bunch of issues that are actually, why did I even have any of this here? Let's just delete this whole thing. So if I upload the game before soft launch and everything breaks, it's probably because of the char set. Add to patch notes that emojis are not possible. Yeah. Vaughn, I had to verify them. Let's look at the bugs list. How many open issues do we have? Because I looked at this last night too and tried to go through a few of them. You know what was really interesting? Oh man, let me show you guys something really fast. This. So I got this bug report, and the steps to reproduce were this. And I know there's more comments at the bottom of this now for anyone who's already seen this. But here was one of the pictures where this person zoomed out all the way. And then they zoomed in, and all of a sudden, all of the other UI, like this bottom bar, is just gone. So I just stared at this for a long time and I thought, how in the world did this happen? And then I noticed this. I noticed these buttons up here and I thought, okay, this is OS X. It's possible that this person is on a laptop and has a touchpad. And if they have a touchpad, I wouldn't be able to repro this. Because what I originally tried is using really weird floating point numbers. There are bugs that people sometimes run into where you convert a number to a string in JavaScript. Let's say you have a really small number in JavaScript, something like this, and you say, I want to convert this to a string. So you say something like, the number is colon plus a. And you end up with this, 1e minus 10. This is scientific notation, of course. So this is the same number as this. But when converted to a string, these characters are not interpreted as a number anymore. So every once in a while, you'll do something where you have a really small number like that, and you'll say something like, oh yeah, I want that many pixels. So you say style equals a plus px, and you end up with 1e minus 10px, which is not at all what the browser can understand. So I thought it was a bug like that. It turns out it's a bug with just a different function that I actually don't know how to test. I was looking into this last night too. I have a functioning camera that says handle pinch handle or whatever. This is the pinch to zoom that you have on phones. And Chrome has a mode where you can go into this, toggle device toolbar, and you get touch controls. However, there's no way to press Control or Alt or Shift or something like that and be able to emulate a pinch zoom. And I looked this up online and I couldn't find anything. So I don't know how to test this. Now, in testing it last night, I came up with another idea that I thought was kind of clever, but it didn't end up working, which was that every time you change the zoom, so it'd be like zoom plus equal delta, I thought, what if I did this? I said zoom plus equal delta times math.random to try to act like you had these very small changes on a touchpad, but that didn't do anything wrong. So I imagine it's in that pinch handler. Could have closed them, but I don't do that when I can't actually see the code. Yeah. No, and I appreciate that. And I know you're just explaining to chat. Can you just trigger a synthetic pinch event? I could, yeah. And that's probably what I'm going to end up doing. Damn. Hold, shift, and drag. I tried that, though. Just pinch my monitor. Just buy a touch monitor. Yeah, no. Holding shift. I'm pretty sure in the iOS emulator of iPads and everything that, yes, that is how you do it. But for some reason, and I don't know why, because it seems like it'd be so important, for some reason Chrome doesn't have support for that. And there's no other set of keyboard modifier. Yeah, it doesn't seem to work. So I don't know how to test it more natively. Hey, Wanted. It works for me. Oh, it does? Wait, what? You're saying you just go to Botland and you hold shift and you just drag and it works? Try doing it on the UI. For some reason, pressing shift changes my cursor into that. You see that? You guys are saying you have this? Oh, I'm not saying it works on Botland. Still though, isn't it weird that it doesn't work on Botland? Like, why wouldn't it work? Try Alt and scroll. That doesn't work either. I hate tactile. Yeah, I guess, hang on one second. Okay, sorry, just saying goodbye to my wife. Yeah, so this works on other websites apparently. So I can do this. Oh, it does. Well, I was getting mad at Chrome for no reason. Yeah, I just prevented. Okay. Should write this down. So, Fled, you zoom in and out with the mouse. Just look at the issue, I guess. It's probably faster than explaining all this because I got to write down another thing here. Yeah, with the mouse, it's fine. Yeah, so note to self, pinch handler. I do have a pinch handler. You know, maybe we could just look at this right now and find the problem with it. Set zoom. This can't be a problem because this clamps, but then there's a change pan after it. I wonder if that can mess it up. You can see all event handlers by type, where they're located, etc. Chrome does allow you to test this. So yeah, I do have this and it's probably buggy. Chrome does allow you to test this with device mode by holding shift and dragging the mouse, but I have it disabled somehow in the bottom. Oh, I have it disabled via that. Yeah. Okay. So I think points are in order. Oh wait, oh I need to, oh okay, I thought you were kidding about that. Never mind. Yeah, let me go do that right now. So if I do update users set account status equals 5, there we go. Yeah, that's done. Maybe you're wrong then? I guess we could just try it. User scalable, no. Oh, there's also maximum scale and initial scale. Wonder if it's that stuff. Well, we could go try it out. Is that working? It's not doing anything here. Have I ever worked somewhere that used Mac OS? Yeah, I did. My last job, I actually used it. Okay, I don't know what's wrong. That's what you're using. I wonder if I can just get rid of this. But yeah, I have this here. Prevent touch devices from zooming in. We're going to close that. And we're going to restart this. Not that I think that that matters. And then refresh the page. It still doesn't do anything? You kidding me? Come on. I don't know. But I have it disabled apparently via my meta tag in my index.log. Although I couldn't seem to disable it in testing quickly. Hey, Liquidor. My poor GitHub feed. Which one is easier to use? I don't think it works that way. I think it's easier to use per person. So for example, someone out there is going to really like Sublime and someone's going to really like Atom. And I don't think it necessarily means Sublime or Atom is better. Yeah, I'll look into this. I'll look into this afterward. What's the issue? It was this issue, and I was just trying to figure out how to get the pinch handler working with this device mode. But it's not really worth it. To be honest, if I didn't fix this bug in time for beta, I think it'd still be okay. Because people can always just refresh the page and then like not zoom out, I guess. Yeah, but the thing is, I wanted to prevent people from zooming using their browser, because then you'd run into something like this, where then all the bots are going to look bad, but the UI will be zoomed in. So I wanted to prevent that altogether. I think on most websites, you want to allow people to zoom in, so they could be like, oh, let me look at the details of this thing. Which do I find easier to use? I mean, that's kind of an unfair question because I have spent almost my entire life on Windows, and I used Mac for a year. But it took about a month before I would say I was just as efficient on a Mac as I am on Windows. There are a couple of things I was missing. And then there's one thing about Macs. I've talked about this before, but on Windows, if you're dragging a scroll bar and you actually this is a bad example because this is Sublime. Let me show you a notepad. Yeah, so let's say we have a bunch of text. Let's just copy paste this into there. Let's say you have a bunch of text and you're right here. There's some note that Hideo told me, right? And I want to scroll up and see where that corresponds to. So I look at something else and then I drag the cursor away. It snaps the scroll bar back to where I started. So now I'm back to that highlighted text. So that's actually pretty nice. And that doesn't exist on Mac. And I couldn't find any way to get that to work on Mac. And people, and I've talked about this before, and people are like, I didn't even know that was a thing in Windows, and I knew that was a thing, and I didn't know how it worked, and I don't like it on Windows. So yeah. And hey, Sir Rackley, yeah. I had a feeling you were using a trackpad, because when I saw that it was Mac OS X and I couldn't repro this, I figured it was that. So I'm gonna have to look into this a little bit more. But yeah, thank you for filing it, and thank you for commenting on it too. You're very picky like I am. Am I being picky? Disable zooming, which is done with the directive you have and the ones I gave. Oh, I see what you're saying. You're saying I need... You also need initial scale and maximum scale equals 1 if I'm correct. But I have initial scale and maximum scale. Wait, am I missing something? So FYI, in Sublime, the reason I didn't show it here is because Sublime implements it itself. So if you scroll somewhere and then you hit escape in Sublime, it'll go back to where you came from. Then it's good, it's not the issue. No, I first deleted just the user scalable equals no part, didn't I? And then tried it. So now we turn on device mode and then refresh the page. Yeah, and I don't think it's working. And in the head tag here, we should be able to see... Oh, it doesn't actually get rid of it for some reason. Yeah, this is a problem in my build process. I didn't test this correctly. And I don't know what's supposed to do this. It should be this. This is called Pugwatch. I don't know what the point of this is. Let's just go delete it directly. I don't know why that's going wrong. I really should just fix that. Development index.html. We'll just change it here. User scalable now. Still not doing anything. It still has user scalable no there. Well, what? What am I doing? Where's this pulling from? Dist development. Okay, I don't follow. How about we change the title to Botland to Boatland. Boats Anonymous. It should change the name here. It doesn't even do that. I don't understand what's going on. Well, anyway, we'll have to figure this out. I guess I'll go update that. Hey, Little Panda. Did I disable caching? Yeah, caching is disabled here, and it's disabled on the server as well. But I'll just write this in that issue, because this is not the time to look at that, I think. Update. My changes weren't actually going through. So try this again later. There we go. Hey yo. Pugwatch. They can't be the right index file? Your title didn't match before you changed it? Oh no, the title being updated to Botland local is so that I could tell if is running locally is true. Somewhere here I changed the title to Botland local. So actually this wouldn't have even tested that correctly, I guess. But it said Botland before it got updated too. The thing I don't understand is something here should be changing this file into this file. So if I change the title to Botland 2 when I hit save, oh, that did get updated. So what? This just isn't getting pulled in? User scalable equals no. Let's get rid of that. And then yeah, this one gets updated. But then that's not the version that I see here. Yeah, I guess there is some caching going on. Hey, Andoran. What's the bug right now? I'm trying to figure out why this is here. User scalable equals no. Because this is not the version I should be serving up. I wonder if I need to restart this. Let's see what happens. No, it's still there. Let's just delete this. I don't know why I didn't just do this earlier. Because who cares if it's there or not in the actual thing. No, I still can't do it. Hey, Weenie. Yeah, that doesn't work. I wonder if we change this. I cannot seem to get this to work no matter what I do. What if we change this too? Oh, there it goes. So I guess... No, I still can't really test this. Also, I'm not really sure what this is doing. This is a browser zoom, isn't it? So there's probably some way to zoom. Maybe if I do it here and then drag this or something. I don't know. But yeah, that's the issue and shouldn't be an issue. We'll look into it later. I was never actually trying to fix this bug right now. Also, is opening up DevTools going to put it back in device mode? Yeah. Okay, great. So let's get rid of that stuff and let's just revert this for right now. So look into what's going on with this bug. I definitely want to check this out. This is issue 38. Follow along at home if you want to. Whoops. Yeah, I like the Blender bot. So find closest allied bot and it always returns null. Do we even have this in the game? So what is the zoom level right now? There we go. Yeah, so I don't know if this API exists anymore. Find closest allied bot. I don't see it. But maybe it exists over here somewhere, like shield ally. Yeah, there it is. This thing apparently doesn't work. How do you make it so your defense doesn't move? So if you have a script, then you can just not put movement in. If you don't have a script, then it's using figure it out for me by default, which means you probably should just put the script as figure it out for me defense version. The defense version doesn't move. So if you make a script that just has this one block in it, you'll be fine. It's not going to be the best strategy, but you can try it out. So if that doesn't work, then if we put shield on here, this wouldn't do anything? Actually, we don't even really need shield, do we? We could just try this. Support shield ally. So if exists, just put that there. Then pursue them. So all this is going to do is make all of my bots just clump together somewhere. So we're going to space these out. And then we're going to test it. No, it looks like it's working. Yeah. I don't know if this is a bug anymore then. That's insider info, Ski Dog. So I said I investigated this already. The reason why this happens is because validate friendly or enemy flag only allows 2 flags. Code execution system, validate friendly or enemy flag. I must have changed this. Yeah, there's ally right there. Okay, so this was fixed. Let's blame this line of code, 1717. Which probably will point to something that huge merge commit that we had. How do we show the log here? Fixed bug. What date was this? Whoa, what? July 4th. Okay. Apparently I fixed this on July 4th. Well, that's done. Cool. Yeah, I didn't think that was a bug anymore. Yeah, that's that. Well, there's a bug that I've been putting off for a very long time that I really can't put off any longer, and I really don't want to work on it, or at least not on stream. I don't know. But the context bar, there's like a million little issues with it, and I don't know if it's worth redesigning the whole thing or what. I kind of want to just look into this tomorrow though. So maybe I can find something better to do right now. This is the last major bug that I need to fix. Do it, get it done? Oh, I don't know. I don't want to end up rage quitting the stream though. So for those who are curious, the context bar is this yellow bar at the bottom. And there are all sorts of bugs with it because... I wonder why these scroll bars are here. There are all sorts of bugs with it because you can select 3 different things. You can select a CPU. You can select a chip. Actually 4 things. You can select a chip, you can select a CPU, you can select a bot. And you actually already can kind of see problems, I think. Wait, did that happen? No. Anyway, there's something there. And then you can also select things over here too and see what they're all about. So yeah, here's a good example of a bug. There's a chip and it says it has hardware, but it doesn't. So chips can't fire lasers, but this looks like it can, and it looks like it has a script and it doesn't. And so I press escape and then it selects something else, and I press escape again and it does nothing. There's a bunch of problems. Hey, Best Alloys. Yeah, that's the issue, Hideo. So I think it's going to take a redesign, and I think Tim's suggestion is a good one for if I wasn't streaming, but I feel like given that I'm streaming, I should maybe look at something else right now. So let's take a look at beta prep. What else can I do for today that'll get ready for beta? Yeah, so this is going to take a long time. I wrote 1 day for it, so maybe this is what we work on today. Here are some of the mock-ups that I have from Jason about this. Let's go find them. Yeah, so I showed you guys some of this the other day. We're probably going to put Defender blueprints on the right and have them face left. I know they're also upside down here, but imagine they're just facing left. So Defender blueprints will be on the right, they'll face left, and your CPU will be on the right side of the arena. And then when you're an attacker, your blueprints will be on the left side of the arena. That way you're always placing bots closest to where they're needed. And if I'm going to make this change now, I have to do it pretty much right now, or in the next 2 days or something, because everyone's scripts are currently set up to go facing the right. And if I make this change, it's going to really destroy everybody's defense, but not for beta, it won't. Won't that break the scripts? Yeah, it will. But like I said, since I'm wiping out the database in like a week, that's okay. But if I do this during beta, then yeah, everyone's defense will just be totally messed up. So let me ask you guys, scripts aside, imagine no one had played Botland yet. Do you guys like this new way of doing things where you have the defender on the right side of the arena and the attacker on the left side? Remember that you are typically an attacker in the game. You do update your defense, but you're not doing that probably as frequently as you're attacking people. So if you had this on the right side of the screen and you had your computer over on the right side of the screen as well, your CPU I mean, then yeah, you'd be dragging from here to place bots. So right now you drag from here. You like it the current way? Hey, Tupperbox. I think it'd be an interesting detail. I don't think it's that interesting to warrant a full day's worth of death. I'm not sure if it would be a full day, to be honest. I wrote a day for it. And why change it? So I think there are a couple of reasons to change it. One is it helps differentiate between when you're an attacker and when you're a defender. So something that's a little bit confusing right now is, see this bar? I'm putting down defense bots right now.